Hello everyone and welcome back to Transport Fever 2, Moneyville County, where in this episode you can see these towns here. They're very big but they have a pretty rubbish train service, and whilst I have actually done a little bit since the last episode to improve it, for example I've rearranged one of the lines. This line used to go down to Kids Grove this way, but instead it turns around at Lostwithiel to go up to Leamington. I've reconstructed Lostwithiel a bit with an extra platform. So there's stuff I've done, but this area of the map here, it's got a lot of people and not great transport links, not great cargo connections. It's a bit not great, to be honest. So we're going to do some more improvements in this area. And the first thing I've already done is I've got some tram tracks on these roads. Yes, we are going to set up a tram line that goes from Ipswich to Barnoldswick via Leamington Spa. It's going to take in all the buildings, including buildings that were not reached by the train stations. So, if I just remind myself where I actually put these tram tracks. So, in Ipswich it's got a loop, so we're just going to place stops around the loop, including one outside the train station like that. So then going to run up this road and into Leamington Spa. It's just going to go around the area on the tram lines we have, and then it's going to go on along this road here into Barnoldswick, where we have another loop. So we are just going to get the stops around here, and that should do. Tram depot, we're going to get here, and that should do the trick. So it's going to be one tram line. To get the best trams we have available to us, which are these. We're going to get 6 of them. Now, one thing I also have done since the last episode is I have installed a mod, and this mod gives each vehicle a capacity boost of my choice. So, for example, I have set passenger trains to be 1.5 times original capacity. Now, the one thing I will say about this is, yeah, that sounds great, 1.5 times capacity. They also cost 1.5 times as much, both in initial purchasing cost and upkeep. So basically what this does is it just means that we can decongest some of our busy lines. It doesn't actually kind of make us any more money or anything, but it could do if it allows us to decongest our train lines, whatever. So that's our tram line. So that is our Ipswich to Barnoldswick tram. So next up, so we've already got high-speed trains from Leamington, but I still feel like there aren't. I mean, these are decent-sized places. 700 in Barnoldswick. These aren't small places. West Kirby is well big. I want to set up a new train line towards Moneyville. It will run down this way. So we are going to put in this area here. We're going to do a few things. We are going to put in a station here, and the train line from here, can't remember, yeah, I think it will run down this way and then into Westerham. So we are going to place down a train station. Now, which type of train station will we go for? Let's go for this one. Let's actually detail it a bit. So, we're going to go 240 metre platform length. At the moment, this is just a fairly bland train station in an empty valley. But what we're going to do to it, and it's called Kids Grove West, we are going to give this station some character. So first off, we're going to give it a nice roof. There we go. We're going to give it... we're just going to give it these entrances here. We might change the way the road interacts with this area anyway. So if we just get rid of it, we might actually, first of all, let's get some underpasses in, I think. We are going to get nice... I can't remember which of these buildings have street connections. I think this one does. So This one actually looks pretty cool. Let's go with it. So this side's going to be kind of the main building once the autosave's done. So waiting for autosave. There we go, it's been constructed. Then the other side we'll just have some stairs out the side, which would be nice if they didn't go straight into a wall, but okay, we'll deal with it. Then we're going to give this station some bit more detail, so we can have ticket machines here, then some benches along the rest of the platform, and that will be good to go. It's just nice to get some detail. Right, now what we want to do is work out where the street access for this building is. My memory is, if there is any, where is the street? Because it says, I think, this building here provides street access. Street access, yeah, this has street access apparently. So where is that street access? I do not know. What if we just put some stairs down here as well? Just so there is some sort of street access. And then bend it this way. And then we're also going to have a road going up this way. So that's our lovely station here. So where's this station going to connect to? We're going to use high-speed lines. This isn't going to be like a full-on high-speed line, but it's going to be a pretty fast line. So it's going to connect up to the high-speed line at Westerham. And that's also kind of only a semi-high-speed line anyway. So this line here, we're then going to, we've got track constructions, we're going to utilise the flying junction. So we're going to want to line this up a bit further down, I think. So track constructions, there's going to only be one upper track. Track type, high speed tracks. Crossing angle. We're gonna, I think that's, no, is it like that? Something like that, there we go. And then this track here can connect in just gently. There we go. And then that goes like, it's going to continue to bend round. And then this is going to come this way. So what we're going to have here is we've got one route that's just going to go to West Kirby. And then one route that's going to bypass West Kirby, go straight up to Lostwithiel. And quite possibly we might continue this high speed line. So if we do a bend like this and then bring that in. Oh yeah, I've got a mod which allows you to have achievements with mods, so I am getting a lot of achievements right now. Just bear with it. So this here is gonna go like this. Not even bothering to check kind of how that's doing that, because I'm sure it'll be fine. And then it's gonna just merge in here to the regular train line into West Kirby. And then that route, whatever route starts there, is just going to start at Lostwithiel, West Kirby, wherever this is, and then go into Westerham, Moneyville, I think. And then this line here is going to take a turn, very gentle turn, so that it stays at a nice high speed. And it's going to run up this way. And then this would be quite cool if I could actually bring this underneath. Not like that, but actually just by... If I just hang on. Just this to be normal height, but just go down a little bit. Get it to go around to the other side of the station. There we go. Because this line here is going to be focused on continuing up towards Leamington, Barnoldswick. So if we just lower this a bit, we can then sink the middle bit. There we go. That works. And then it's going to run like that. So good thing about the fact we've now I've just expanded that station recently, so that station now should have enough platforms for us to then send these high-speed lines into, which I realise I might have to redo these junctions, or actually do something like this. There we go. That should be fine. Just to go into those two. Then that can... Then... So this is a diesel line. I kind of like having the diesel line, but at the same time... You know what? We do actually have diesel high-speed trains, which are not these ones. Where are they? Not that. That's a cargo train. We haven't got any... We cannot see any of the lovely... There we go. These trains, Voyagers. We've also got, I suppose, the HST as well. So we're actually going to keep this bit. In fact, we might as well not even electrify it, except we are going to keep it electrified, actually, because why wouldn't we have it electrified? It's in modern high-speed route. Right. So... This train line, upon leaving the station, will then continue up this way. Well, that's a big... Oh, yeah, no, this is going to be a bit of an interesting landscape to get this train line across. Okay, so this is going to be kind of cool. Going to raise it up a bit, because I want kind of this to be a bit higher. But yeah, we could have like a really cool bridge as well. There we go. And then it's going to have to come into here. I should keep it to a fairly plain standard bridge. And then I think it's the same type of, maybe the same type of bridge as that. No, it isn't. But we can just do something like that. And then this as well. I don't know how easy it will be to bring this in. Okay, we're going to do it like this. And then merge it in. There we go. And then big bridge, followed by big tunnel. And that emerges there. So I think those are connected. Yep, just checking. So that's now a complete railway route. And now we're going to place down a town. I'm going to make it a medium town, actually. Straight on top of this train station. It should hopefully connect up all the roads as well. So whatever this town is going to be called, we will then name the station after that. Because I don't think Kidsgrove West is the best name for, you know, where it is. So Heathfield. So the station is now going to be called Heathfield. There we go. There aren't any ways to cross the railway line here. And you've got another autosave. Is it even possible? Because the railway line's quite a bit above the road here. It would be really cool if we could create like a bridge. We could definitely connect them up here. So let's just wait for the autosave to complete. And then I'm going to just pause the game. Delete the railway line. I'm going to sink this down a little bit. It's not that easy though. And then hopefully, if I just raise this up a bit, like really slight increments, holding Shift key and M key. There we go. I'd like it if it was a shorter bridge, but okay, that's kind of cool. So, that's our new railway line. And for this, I realise I don't actually have any signals in this bit of the line, this line, where I think reconstructed it. So, I could do this with autosig, I suppose, but I can't be bothered. There aren't going to be that many trains on this line, so signals quite far apart is probably fine. So, just have a few, and then where it merges into here, just have a few more. All trains going to be stopping at this station, so I don't really see point in putting signals right at the station. So then the signals are going to go around here, and then we're going to have signals at the junction. Okay, so this is going to send more trains coming into Moneyville from this direction. I think that's fine, but it's kind of just going to be fairly kind of, because I can't think of anywhere better for them to go after leaving Moneyville, other than maybe this corridor here. We have got, yeah, I feel like maybe sending them one of the routes to Oswestry. The only problem is that's going to, I'm not even sure if that's even technically possible with the track layout. So if you come in on this track here, track number 3, you can not get that far up. Yeah, we might have to, because we might have to rearrange these tracks, or have a way of getting, this is going to be interesting to see if we can get tracks like that. No, so that comes in like that. That's not getting that far over. So there's not really a way, even from this line here, to get them that far over. We could connect into there, then into there, except we can't. Pause. Too much curvature. Let's just go back from there. There we go. But that's still only into that one there, which ain't great. From this one. So we are going to too much slope. Let's just get rid of that signal. Let's go there. Too much slope again. Let's go here. So that then allows trains to up into there, and then yeah, there is a wide, I think that's just about allows them to get far enough. If we then just had a connection like that, which hopefully no trains use that at the moment. No, but we're going to direct one of our new lines in there, and then send it along to Oswestry, and the other one's probably just going to terminate at Moneyville. But okay, this should now be ready to set up. So first one is going to start on platform 3 at Oswestry. So I'm going to run to Ramsgate, then into Moneyville, and then along the high-speed line to Westerham. What does that do to the platform at Moneyville? It makes it use platform 3. Hang on, let's just go back to line 1. So it can, yeah. But I think that's about the only one it can use in that direction. I don't really like the fact that it can only use one platform, because that kind of removes the whole point of the fact that they can always use, like, there are always like multiple platforms each train can use. Okay, that is possible to use, therefore it's even possible to do like a connection here to... No, that's fine, right. That still at least gives it 2 platforms, so Moneyville 3 and 4, I think. That's fine. To then make it run out that way, and then round onto that high-speed line. Right, from Westerham, we then want it to go up to Heathfield. Platform 2, please. And then West Kirby and Lostwithiel. Can use any platform, to be honest, but 1's a good default. So at the moment it's running back a different way, but that's probably just because it's not the fastest way. That sets it up to go out this way, and then Heathfield, Westerham Sidings as it's called, and then Moneyville. 4, I think it can use 3 as well. Yeah, that's about the limit of what it can use, which platforms it can use. Which I don't like the fact it stopped using this set of crossovers here. Pause. I intended to pause the game and I didn't realise it was already paused. Okay, so we can actually do that, which does... That's interesting. So still, if it going into that one, prefer using this one. So how about making this a bit gentler, if it's possible? Still, no. Pause. There we go. Should really not want to do that. The only place it can go in is there. There we go, yeah. Don't really like it doing that. Hang on, can I just... If I just change the positioning of the signal, but no, that doesn't work. If I just change that to... Hang on. Go like that. Then no, that doesn't work, so we'll instead use there to there. Double slip switch maybe. That still doesn't really... Yeah, this is now me. Why doesn't it like using that? Because I can build this very smooth. There we go. That's better. Right, so it uses those 2 platforms and runs along here. So yeah. Moneyville, and then I need to put it back in at Ramsgate the other direction. It terminates at Oswald Street, so what's that? Oswald Street, Lostwithiel. Semi-high speed, I'll call it a high speed. Now, other one. I'm debating just changing up the one Moneyville to Leamington HS. I'm debating just changing that up so it goes via Heathfield. So, Lostwithiel, add stop Heathfield. Then, there we go, and then we're going to need to alter platform allocation at Lostwithiel. So Lostwithiel going towards Heathfield, 3 is the correct one. Can also do 4, but not 1 or 2. And that is the way that's going to work. It does feel a bit of a shame we don't have a line coming around here anymore. High speed. Then Lostwithiel on the way back towards Leamington. That way. We've made a mistake somewhere. In fact, it's still... Oh, if it comes in that way, it can't use 3. There we go. Hopefully that clears it up. And actually, I probably could just track layout so that it can use 3. There we go. You've got an extra platform option. Now, what can we do with this kind of curve here? Because it feels like we should be using it. So that's Moneyville to Leamington. So I do have an idea, which is basically involves just creating another high-speed line, to be honest. So Moneyville platform 11, I think, by default, but I think we can use like 7 feels about right, yeah. And then Westerham. And then I'm going to stop this one at Stevenage, which I think that platform is, yeah, the one to be using. It's interesting, I might switch this over actually. It's no longer Moneyville to Barnoldswick stopping here, even though it is a bit weird because that one's more of a slow line. Might actually switch it up. So line 1 we're just going to continue on. Stevenage, Lostwithiel, and then it's just going to go up to Barnoldswick. So I think 3 is the good default. Then we'll come back to use this bypass there. I think that's the only route to do so. Lostwithiel, I think. Okay, it can't use 4, but we're going to go back to Lostwithiel where I think it can use all platforms on the way back. So then stop off at Stevenage again. And then back on the high speed line through Westerham. So that is our Moneyville to Barnoldswick, again semi-high speed. And then we just go back to this. Lostwithiel. Where is it? Thatcham to Kidsgrove. That should stop at Stevenage, in my personal opinion. So Thatcham, stop at Stevenage. Lostwithiel, stop at Stevenage. So that's good. The station doesn't really cover much, but it's still a low population, so I'll leave it. So we need, I'm going to say 1 more train for this line. First up, we're going to get a new depot in here. You see it's still electrified, the track's still electrified up to there. So we've just got a depot in. Standard track's electrified there. Kind of like, oh, depot is really high up on the land that the depot is on. Let's just flatten. No, from there, flatten a bit. Buildings, depot. This is going to be the start of electrification. So electrification. There we go. The signals there. Just so they know which way to head. There we go. So we're going to buy one more. I think it's a 221 we've got for Leamington. Then diesel multiple units. I think we're going to go for a nice old-fashioned HST. We've got a variety of liveries. Let's go for this one. So we're going to get one from this end for a new Bolnardswick HS. And then, I know they're not quite going to be evenly distributed, but one from the Moneyville end. There we go. Moneyville to Barnoldswick HS. There we go, we can play now. So we've got new trams, new train lines. Let's see how everything goes. We've got a new town as well. It's mostly covered by the train station, but I still don't get how this building's supposed to connect. Maybe we just did another set of kind of the stairs entrance thing here. There we go. That should connect up more of the town. There we go. So next thing, West Kirby bus route. I think this is still fairly covering most of the town. Let's actually just, now thinking about it, I'm going to move some of the bus stops. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to delete this bus stop and delete this bus stop. West Kirby bus. So 1 and 2. So that goes there. Let's just get it more around what's now the edge of the town. Hopefully more people will use that. Lostwithiel covers most of the area. That's not as big of a town. We've also sorted some traffic problems by just adding in a couple of bridges here. Yeah. Switch to Westerham. Yeah. So here, what's everyone waiting for? A mixture of things. That's actually the best way around for it to be. Tram. Oh, okay, right. There's a theory that we might want some more trams on this route. They're all going that way. If we just get another 2 and get them to go, make sure they go to the right. There we go, that one is. And hopefully get better spacing. That one's also going to the right, I think, yep. So yeah, hopefully they'll spread out a bit better. They're also causing traffic congestion, but I don't really care about that. So, how is everything doing? It's fairly busy, but it's good if our train's busy. It means people are using them. Trams, yeah. I just feel like, yeah, I think we just need to give it some time for everything, like the trams to actually get in position. Yeah. Hopefully we won't overwhelm the single track line there too much. Yeah. So that's quite busy. How's the hovercraft? No one at the moment, but it's waiting for a train to come down this way. Where are the trains? Keaton Logs, where is... Should collect Keaton Harbour passenger. That train there, I think that's going to need a bigger capacity. So we're going to replace that with even think we need a 3 car. Let's just go for 2 car. Where is the other train that brings passengers to the harbour? Let's just point out here that it's a very busy line. Great Eaton Harbour to Hartlepool. We're just going to double this. Give this, actually no, we'll just give it another 1 carriage. Because I think it needs it. Given how many people are waiting for the trains here. Right, so I think that we have got everything in this area a bit more connected. We've got a new town, so new people, new demands. It's an extra 252 people on our map. There we go, Moneyville to Leamington. Just now stopping here. Quite a few people waiting for that route. Let's get more people on that train, and now it's going. I can hear the door beep through my headphones. It's now an autosave. And yeah, I'm sure people are going to really enjoy walking into this station through these buildings, down a cliff, and then through stairs into a brick wall, and then finally entering the station. Right, come on, autosave. Waiting. There we go. This train's now moving. Accelerates pretty quick, which is good. And yeah, there's actually another one there as well. This train here is a bit quieter now in Moneyville to Thatcham. I think everything's a bit more quiet now. I've boosted the capacity. Yeah, you can see I think the expenses are probably going to go up a bit, but we're still making profit, I think. Income still seems to be higher than expense, particularly given investments. Yeah, I think those numbers speak for themselves. So, this train here, just waiting for that platform there. This train, yeah. This is a congested line, which is why we have the high-speed line, which is now also quite busy, I think, with trains. There's our high-speed train to Barnoldswick. Which, yeah, hopefully we don't have too many problems from trains cutting across. We also do have quite a lot of high-speed trains at this station. That's heading for Dursley HS. Why are you going that way? That's a confused train. Yeah, hopefully everything now has a bit more capacity and we don't have so much congestion. Okay, if it'll knock to load more trains. It's 2007 now. So we're getting close to the present era. And some more liveries. Right, thank you. It's now going out. Did we replace the signal here? Okay, we want the entrance signal to be there. Okay, yeah, there's a bit of a queue here. Here. What's that train? Have we got any of the... Okay, we haven't even got any trains on this route. So. Also Streets Lost Withiel. Electric multiple units. We might get something fast actually. What does this do? Yeah, why not? Oh, that's why no one was waiting for that route, I think. Also Streets Lost Withiel. Okay, it's one from there. Let's get one from there. So, then we want potentially one from here. Actually, no, it won't go on to the high-speed line from here, will it? Unless we just build a track connection for it. So let's just do this with regular tracks, because I think those are the normal. That's 125 mile an hour tracks, so they've got the normal track texture. Right, signal there. Let's put a train on from here and make sure it's going towards Westerham. Whoops, wrong route, wrong route. Manage vehicles. That one. Also Streets Lost Withiel. There we go. That one I am going to just check to make sure. Western sidings. Yeah, that's going to the correct end. We're putting a lot of trains on this route. One more out of this depot. 4 trains, hopefully. That should definitely be enough. Should be no doubts that that is enough. But yeah, that's a pretty full train. That one's a bit less full, but still got plenty of people on. You can see kind of the impressive. It's interesting how quite how fast trains come into stations in this game. Right, ooh, I love the building built in the middle of that high-speed station. Yeah. Right, let's just... Yeah, everything seems to be running fine. What's that? Moneyville to Barnoldswick. People waiting for Moneyville to Barnoldswick? Yeah. Moneyville to Leamington seems to be the busiest. Let's buy... Which way are they going? Via Moneyville from there. Let's buy another train. Diesel multiple units. Where is it? 221. There we go. Moneyville to Leamington. There we go. Should hopefully come into that direction. That direction, whatever. Pick up more people. There is a train there. There was a train, I think it might have just left. But yeah, that's already pretty full. So another train following up behind that should. Gonna take a bit of the slack. So yeah. I realised there is this lovely cargo relief line here has no signal. For that whole stretch there. You can have a signal. There we go. That's waiting for this train to very slowly come out the depot. Okay, anyway, I feel like we've done a good job here with more transport in this area. These trams are going to be quite busy, but they're fairly high capacity. We just need them to reach that part of the line. Spread out a bit. I'm thinking maybe 2 more. But yeah, it doesn't have to make money, it just has to move people. Because that will also grow these places, put more people on the trains, etc. So yeah, I'm going to say thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.